Well, I tell you, it's a fucking brilliant thing to be here today. This is definitely a shrine to Iron Maiden.
Because I've got
17:31.
Right, okay.
So it's kind of just end of the event, just
Alright.
find out what it all meant and all the rest of it. So I'm going to sit here out the camera.
Yeah.
You there, just he can edit stuff, so it doesn't matter.
Is it going already then?
It's going.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we going?
We're going.
We're off.
We're going. I'm Andy Rawll. I'm from MetalTalk.
Do you want the Eddie face first?
I'm Andy Rawll from MetalTalk. Lights, camera.
Lights, camera, air.
So we're here.
It's the only time the air comes down.
Here we go.
There we go. Come on. Let's get a bit of Eddie in here. There we go.
So we're here with the legendary Dave Lights. So Dave, we've just had a fantastic day.
Oh,
with
unbelievable.
Mario Day.
Unbelievable. Lovely to see him. Breaks my heart that he never stayed from the beginning.
Yeah.
But, you know, Maiden have been through lots and lots of changes, as you well know. Lots of different guitarists. Only a certain amount of singers. But, you know, yeah, it's fantastic. Paul Day, he's sitting over there, he's looking at me right now. Fantastic. Had a fucking fantastic, sand the bollocks, mate. Yeah. Unbelievable. You did the most fantastic show. A lot of pressure on you these last few weeks. A lot of pressure on you. And God bless you. God bless you, love.
Mate, yeah.
Yeah, it's all for you.
I know, this is, yeah, I've been through that, you know, it's like, alright then, alright, here I come.
Get me hair down.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to keep that bit covered.
Of course you are.
Yeah. The radiator.
He's a loving man. He's a very lovely man.
He's a lovely man. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed.
Still a motorbike mechanic by trade.
And also the painter and decorator.
Yeah, well, you know, life goes on.
What's it like to meet up with this guy?
Processing it, it's like,
It's
for
like,
me,
it's like time machine.
oh, not a, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And we were speaking earlier, weren't we, about why you left Maiden, or why, you know, the reason behind it all.
Yeah.
And it's basically Steve wanted him to move a little bit more.
That's common knowledge.
That's common knowledge.
That's common knowledge.
And I remember me and you trying to fucking do some moves back at the old vicarage. Going, maybe in this bit you should you try and go over that side of the stage. But it's difficult to say stuff like that to someone who's talented as a singer, to actually make them perform. That's where, shouldn't say his fucking name really, Dennis Wilcox came into it and gave that theatrical.
It was an overcompensation.
It was overcompensation.
Yeah,
you're not
I guess
wrong there.
if it's theatrical, it doesn't fit.
No, no, not at all. And that's where he came in, and because he was a great singer.
Yeah. Well, that was never disputed.
No, he wasn't a great singer, and that's why he hid a lot of it by doing Prowler and wearing the mask for Prowler, and then with Iron Maiden doing the blood stuff. It was all to compensate on his lack of talent, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go that far because really, I never heard.
But I did.
But yeah, it was that's what I'm talking about. I'm not including the voice there. I'm just saying it's an overcompensation. So there was experimentation going on as well, because it was theatrical based anyway, with the lighting, because you were giving us all them
because
opportunities.
no bands back then, if you remember rightly, no pubs or clubs that we were doing had lighting in them. No. We were the only band out there at that point putting on a show in pubs and clubs.
That's right.
And that's why they got their deal in 1980, or whenever it was, when they came down and saw them at whatever gig it was, Music Machine or whatever it was, and EMI went, yes, we'll give them a free deal album on it because they've got a show. We don't have to do fuck all, nothing, because they've got lighting, they've got the song.
What you were doing was special back then. There wasn't anything around like that, because I've seen a lot of original bands and it was just whatever lighting was available.
Yeah.
Nothing. It didn't move.
No.
You know, but having you. That's what I mean. You know the songs that well because you were making the lights move.
Yeah.
With the band.
Yeah, exactly.
And like that didn't exist.
No, it didn't exist, and it brought more. And
of course it does.
I'm not boasting. I'm not pumping up myself as Mr. Dave Lights Eddie, but I know for a fact that a lot of people came to see the show because it was a show. It was a performance. It was a band, and there was specials. There was fireworks. There was fucking when they went off. There was special effects. There was this. There was that, and we tried that little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, the dry ice on that Killers tour. You know, a lot of effort. A lot of effort. I mean, all the storing of it, it's steaming away in blocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Walking by and going, don't touch that. That's really cold.
Don't put your fingers on that.
But that dry ice is so nice when it hits the stage. So cooling as well. I mean,
works
as well, the visuals as well.
Visuals, especially using the right song.
Yeah.
Use it in a real,
That's it.
Proper song. It's great. It's great.
So I guess Dennis Wilcox might not have been a bad guess anyway because of the theatrics with the lights.
No, not in that sense. Not in that sense. But he couldn't sing. I mean, putting a mask over your face and trying to sing Prowler through it just didn't quite.
Yeah, well, in hindsight, definitely.
No,
yeah.
But we were doing public.
But before
it was visuals.
Well,
it was
Peter
more
Gabriel era.
Yeah, of course.
And let's always remember him. All that stuff is done since, but I still remember him to look at like that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember going to my first gig at Hammersmith Odeon with Steve Harris and seeing Auckland. And prior to that, I had a little band, but I couldn't remember the words. And I can't sing to save my fucking life. And then I went to see Auckland, and I thought, fuck me, this is what I want to do. What's all this about? All this theatrical stuff, geezer with a frog's head on, playing the flute, Stacey getting her tits out. Oh, is that her name, Stacey, back then?
Oh,
yeah. See, it was Stacey, was it? That was the main reason they fucking made it. Lemmy playing bass and singing.
Yeah. Actually, that Hall of the Mountain Grill, I really like that album.
Yeah.
Lemmy's the bass player.
Yeah. And that was the first band I ever saw live, and then suddenly it was like, I don't think I want to be a vocalist. I'm not that clever at it, but I can make them visually look okay.
Yeah.
And it was a guy called Jonathan Smeaton was their LD, but it was called Liquid Len. Because that's when they did the things with the liquid stuff on.
Oh yeah, like gel lights.
All that gel lights.
Yeah.
They'd put bits on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, yeah, I could do that. Oh, yeah, I can make them look good.
Is that Karen?
Well, that's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
It's another.
That's another step, isn't it?
So in the context of this being about the birthplace of Maiden, but then most recently, Maiden have done one of the most successful tours. Did you see them, or did you see videos of?
I was at Book of Souls in Australia. Sydney.
What do you think about that? Because it's theatrical, but it's still about the songs and the music.
Yeah. I mean that's the thing. Look, I mean, even I've not done Maiden since '88. Everyone still contacts me and says, "Have you seen this? Have you seen that?" and all that. And yes, it was a great tour. It was a great tour, but they've still used that same format that I created back right in 1980. With the walk-on eddies, the stage set, the backdrops, that theatrical.
Oh, that was Eddie Ed, wasn't it?
Yeah, Eddie.
I mean, that was after me.
Yeah.
But it was always in them early days, Eddie.
Eddie, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sorry, they still use backdrops, don't they?
They still use
They still
use the same format. They still use that same format, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to take theatrics to an arena, and that's what I did. And when I left in 1987, 88, since then they've still used that same format. That same format has gone all the way through. So in a way, I should pat myself on the back and go, yeah, Doug, even though you never did it, they're still using that same format. That works.
But what you see from today, because today there was a performance here with Paul singing, which was great, and then so many fans coming up to you and saying, "Will you sign my Maiden book?" Because
Yes.
They remember you and what you contributed, the same thing as Paul, what you
Yes.
contributed to the legacy, the Maiden that we know today.
Yes, right.
And that's what we're celebrating.
That is definitely what we're celebrating. Fucking loved it.
Guys, it's been such a privilege. Thank you.
It's been a long time. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
And you
mate.
still look like you. You're still you. It's brilliant. Yeah, you know, you made all them boxes as well, the
I know.
wiring, all the shit, you know. We were talking about how to set gunpowder off, and I was saying about using like a sparking thing. I remember that.
I used to use a cigarette can. I used to use tobacco tins.
Oh yeah?
That's what it was. It was tobacco tins with two terminals in it and a bit of fuse wire. And I used to get loopy. Because I didn't have to deal with it then, did I? I was out there pressing buttons. I go, loopy, at this point, plug this into the mains. And there's many a time where he plugged it into the mains and it just went bang and nothing worked. We took out the whole power for everything. It was always loopy. I always used to get loopy and go, yeah, it's fine, just plug this in at this point. Bless him.
He's never mentioned that.
I know.
We can confirm that Loopy is still alive because he was here all day.
Yes, right.
Yeah, you didn't kill him.
No, I didn't kill him. But he was always the man on stage. I was just going, just do this for me at this point. You know what I mean? Thinking, oh, God, I hope it works.
What's that? Yeah.
Right. Do you remember the night of Ruskin Arms?
Ruskin Arms.
Remember Paul Diana was singing.
Yeah.
And the black guy was standing right in front of the big black guy standing right in front of the box when you
Yes.
set it off. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Everyone's like standing back because no one knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
This guy just stood there. Also, just boom.
And the thing was, you see,
Oh,
Back then-
H&S weren't around then, was it?
yeah, but back then, you see, we had no money. We were all doing our thing.
That's right.
I was at college doing painting and decorating, and I was getting £17 a week for going to college. I could live on that. And then when it come round to November the 5th, whatever money I had, I just used to have my fucking fireworks. As many fireworks as I could possibly buy.
Yeah.
And then I'd get them at home. And I'd just basically break them all up.
Okay, yeah.
Now you know why you got Vensos. I'd just break up all these fireworks.
All the
and put-
sparklers as well.
The whole lot went in now. This fucking thing. And then whatever it was, just get a jar, fucking get the cigarettes in, fucking shove a load of shit on top of it and go, right, Loopy, at this point, press this button. Boof. Fucking, there'll be sparks here, there'll be flashes here. I mean, Steve Harris, I remember, it was when the PVC trousers were out, that very early. I remember him sticking his leg up, the pyro went up, he burnt all the airs. It basically took away all the plastic and burnt his airs to the legs. You know what I mean? I was like, yes, I fucking deserved it. You want to be that? You want to be a rock star?
He's here now, look.
There he is.
You finished?
Whenever. We finished?
We're
Wind
done.
up.
We've had
Right,
enough? You got
okay.
enough?
That's perfect,
Yeah,
mate.
good.
Perfect, mate.
Right.